The book of Galatians is often taken as referring to all the laws mentioned in the Old Testament times, but Galatians itself tells us which law is being stressed as being no more. They are not the laws written by God's own hands. They are the laws Moses wrote in a book. Galatians 3:10 says, "For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, Cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them." Let's find out now from the Old Testament about this book of the law. Deuteronomy 31:24-26. "And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, that it may be there for a witness against thee." The text says these laws were written in a book, which, unlike the 10 Commandments, were written in stone. Here is the account of the writing of the 10 Commandments, Deuteronomy 10:1, 2 and 5. "At that time the Lord said unto me, Hew thee 2 tables of stone, like unto the first, and come up unto me into the mount, and make thee an ark of wood. And I will write on the tables the words that were in the first tables, which thou breakest, and thou shalt put them in the ark. And I turned myself and came down from the mount, and put the tables in the ark which I had made, and there they be, as the Lord commanded me." Now Paul explains what the handwritten laws in the book entails. Hebrews 9:19. "For when Moses had spoken every precept to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and of goats, with water and scarlet wool, and hyssop, and sprinkled both the book and all the people." So Paul is revealing that this law in the book is connected to the ceremonial system. He mentions blood of calves, animal sacrifices that were the shadow of things pointing to the true sacrifice, Jesus. So it is not the 10 Commandments he is talking about, which was written on stone. Now, because it is the ceremonial law in the book he is saying that are done away, in Colossians also, he specifically mentions things associated with the ceremonial system. Colossians 2:14 and 16, "Blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to his cross. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of an holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days." Notice the text says Sabbath days plural, meaning many. The sacrificial system had other Sabbaths that were not the weekly Sabbath. People get confused here. He also mentioned the meat offering, which was part of the ceremonial law. He says, "Let no man judge you in meat." Leviticus 6:14, 19 and 20. "And this is the law of the meat offering. The sons of Aaron shall offer it before the Lord, before the altar. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This is the offering of Aaron and of his sons, which they shall offer unto the Lord in the day when he is anointed. The 10th part of an ephah of fine flour for a meat offering, perpetual, half of it in the morning, and half thereof at night." In Colossians, Paul says also, "Let no man judge you in drink." The drink offering was part of the ceremonial law. Leviticus 23:37 and 39 tells us about the drink offering. "These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath." Now, the material these 2 laws were written on shows also their distinction one from the other. One material would clearly outlast the other, signifying that one law is eternal while the other law is temporal. Also, these 2 laws were stored in different locations, showing that one had greater importance over the other. The 10 Commandments were stored inside the ark under the mercy seat. The handwritten ceremonial laws were stored on the outside of the ark. Exodus 25:21. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give thee. The temporal law pointed to the promised Savior, whom God spoke of to Adam and Eve in Genesis 3:15, while the 10 Commandments, or testimony, are the character of the Savior. So when Jesus died, these ceremonial laws came to an end. In Colossians 2:14, it can clearly be seen now that it is the temporal law, handwritten by Moses, which is said to be taken out of the way and nailed to the cross. The fact that this text is found in the New Testament is very significant, because it was only until that time, at the death of Jesus, that the ceremonial laws of handwritten ordinances came to an end.